Sheria ya Kenya haitafanya kazi kule. Ni sheria ya kule umeenda. Kwa hivyo kama wewe ni mkorofi hapa na ufikiri utaenda kufanya hivyo huko, my friend, haitawezekana. Our laws, the democratic space that Kenyans enjoy, now you should start seeing what we tell you. Don't take what you have for granted. Watu wamekuwa wakisema President Ruto, very unfortunate headlines in my view, that Kenya is a dictatorial, Kenya is what? Wametembea. Wamejaribu kuenda kuleta ile mchezo wanaleta hapa katika mainchi jirani. What has happened? What has happened? Tukiambia watu that Kenya is so democratic, they don't believe it. Watu wanatoka katika taifa zingine wanakuja kufanya maandamano hapa. Haya, wamejaribu. Hawakutoka kwa airport. Wameambiwa rudi kwenu. Kama mnachezea kwenu, mwende mcheze kwenu. Hapa hatutaki. This is the reality. Na hii ndio nimekuwa nikiambia vijana wetu. Wakati mnaenda nje, the moment unaingia kwa ndege na hizo miguu ziinuke, sheria ambayo itakuwa ni sheria ya ile nchi ambayo unaenda kushuka. Sheria ya Kenya haitafanya kazi kule. Ni sheria ya kule umeenda. Kwa hivyo kama wewe ni mkorofi hapa na ufikiri utaenda kufanya hivyo huko, my friend, haitawezekana. Our laws, the democratic space that Kenyans enjoy, now you should start seeing what we tell you. Don't take what you have for granted. You have a very free society. You have a very open society. Mtu anasimama hapa anatusi Mudavadi anaenda tu. Mtu anasimama hapa anatusi Ruto anaenda tu. Mtu anasimama hapa anatusi Savula anaenda tu. Jaribu kwingine kufanya hivyo. Kenya is one of the leading nations, not just in Africa, but globally, in the cooperative movement. We are one of the top countries when it comes to promotion of cooperative economy. It is real. It is not a lie. And that is why he saw it fit to identify a young man, 37 years old, to become the chancellor because we are looking at the future, not history, the future. For the young people of this country, there are usually accusations that we don't recognize young people, hatujui young people, hatuwatambui. We are saying the future is the young people. That is why the cooperative movement, an economic engine, the training, the capacity building of that economic engine, President William Ruto has placed in the hands of a young Kenyan. Nobody wants a repeat of 2007 and 2008 elections, post-election violence. It is not something that we should try and threaten people with. We should not even contemplate going there. I was at Serena with President Ruto and others. We negotiated the peace that came after the post-election violence for 42 days in Serena with Kofi Annan, Mkapa, and Gracia Machel, the wife of the late Mandela. Sisi ndio tulikuwa tunazungumza to bring peace, to restore peace in this country for 42 days. How somebody who has had the privilege of rising to the position of deputy president can want to take us back to that episode is completely out of line and out of order. Don't seek votes by threatening people. Seek votes by selling your policies. Uza sera zako, wacha kutisha watu. Ukabila hautatupeleka pahali popote katika taifa letu. Sisi wote tukae kama Wakenya, tufanye kazi pamoja. Na mimi nimezungumza haya kwa sababu mimi si mtu wa uongo, mimi si mtu wa sarakasi. Tunaweza chagua viongozi wa sarakasi. The next step is that IEBC must be constituted. IEBC, the formalities have been processed. Wamesukuma, watu walifanya interview, ikawa in public, ikawa hadharani. Some of you watched on TV. You watched the people being interviewed. You yourselves as Kenyans, you know out of those interviews who performed well and who did not perform well. There was a panel that went through the process. A decision has been made. The names are now before Parliament. Parliament has even issued a notice when they are receiving the names that if you have any material information that would make it impossible for any of these candidates whose names are here, please bring that evidence. It is there. It's a process, step by step. Lakini we are seeing people who are getting worried. They want to delay elections. They went to court when the first process started. They said they wanted conversation, a dialogue. Dialogue was held. The process has started again. Through proxy, the same fellows are going to court to delay. Surely, you cannot have an IEBC of all tribes. You can only have an IEBC of the nation. We are 42 communities. If we are all to pull in our individual corner, the Constitution does not allow for 42 or 43 commissioners. It has a limited number. So it is obvious you will never have every community in the same IEBC all at the same time. It will be against the law. So we want to tell the people that wacha kuogopa election by delaying IEBC. There are constituencies in this country that have been sitting without an MP for several months. That is disservice to those people because there is no IEBC. We cannot continue delaying the process of the IEBC because we are denying a lot of Kenyans their constitutional right to have representation. Tuache huu mchezo. IEBC undwe, IEBC ifanye kazi yake, Malava wapate by election, wawe na MP wao, wale MCAs ambao hawako wapatikane katika taifa letu, senators wapatikane, tumalize hii maneno, we move forward. I want to request you, I know we are still mourning. The election is not yet announced. Nauza Nyamuteve Vande Wakabaras. Very politely, with a lot of respect, please give that forthcoming by-election serious thought. Give it serious thought. President Ruto has shown every spirit, every direction. He worked with Malulu. He's working with you. He wants to continue working with you. Show him and show everybody that this is a serious partnership. Nyinyi watu wa Malava, I want to request you, please give this forthcoming by-election very serious consideration. It is not a comedy. Sio mchezo wa karata. It is the future of Malava. The future of the young boys and girls of this school, Chegulo. A good leader in Malava is good for Western Kenya. Good for Malava, good for Western Kenya, and ultimately good for Kenya. Good leadership inaanza pale.